The Gillard government is facing a backlash in the opinion polls with a 4-point drop in Labour's primary vote as the ALP's support continues to shift to the Greens. The results come as Labour's left faction pushes for the party's rules on caucus solidarity to be dumped. They want MPs to be able to speak freely on progressive issues like gay marriage and climate change, areas where the Greens are picking up support. Liv Casbin reports from Canberra.
If the Prime Minister's worried about losing public support, she isn't showing it.
So I'd have to say it doesn't look that appetising.
And neither is the latest Nielsen poll for Labor. The party's primary vote is down 4% to 34%, while the coalition has also lost traction, but by only 1%. It was the Greens who fared better, with their primary vote up 2% to 14%.
The Greens are always delighted, actually, when the other parties start recognising what are the key issues in this century. In fact, we've said that our greatest success would be when we're no longer needed in the federal parliament.
On a two-party preferred basis, Labor was down 1% to 49%, with the coalition gaining 1% to 51%. But polls weren't on the menu for Labor MPs as they arrived at Parliament House this morning.
Look, there's one thing I am not concerned about, which the election campaign taught me, is opinion polls.
They really, I don't think, can be relied on as gospel truth.
Losing support to the Greens is driving the left to call for MPs to be allowed to speak out on progressive issues like same-sex marriage and climate change.
We don't want zombie politicians. We want politicians that can get out there, stand up for the things that they think are important, represent the people that should be represented, be a strong voice for the underprivileged in this country, and that's what we need.
The New South Wales senator wants the party to abolish the rule, finding Labor MPs by caucus solidarity.
They are stifled in the caucus, they are stifled in the public, and so people see the Labour Party having no values and no vision on a whole range of issues, and I think that must change.
We come from a political party that believes we are strengthened by being members of a team, and the way the team works is we have those discussions internally and work things through our own processes.
The coalition too is adjusting to the so-called new paradigm. Liberal MP Malcolm Turnbull tabled his private members' bill for a detailed examination of the national broadband network. He says a cost-benefit analysis of the project will establish the facts, and he rejects Labor's argument that it's a stalling tactic.
Let me stress at the outset that this is not intended to delay or hold back the NBN's rollout of test sites. Indeed, the passage of this bill would have no impact on that timing.
But he faces an uphill battle, with some independents signalling they won't back the bill. Liv Casbin, ABC News, Canberra.